For the 7th straight year, the Kansas City Chiefs are headed to the AFC Championship game as they get the chance to defend Lamar Hunt's trophy. Welcome into this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you as we look back on the Chiefs' 23-14 win against the Houston Texans. And folks, if you missed this game, it was all about the defense. The defense delivered one of its best efforts we've seen all season. 8 total sacks today. 3 from Karlaftis, 1 from Cotter, 1 from Amenahue, 1 from Jones, 1 from King Felix, 1 from Wharton. The defense was unbelievable today with the way they were able to just get after C.J. Stroud all day long. Mahomes and the offense, they did enough. They started a little bit slow with some field goals in their first couple of possessions, but they got going when it mattered. Mahomes went 16-25, 177 yards and a touchdown score. Travis Kelce had his best performance that he's had the entire season with 7 carries for 117 yards and a touchdown. The run game started a bit slow, but they did a really good job of wearing out the Texans' defense towards the end of this game. Kareem Hunt leading the Chiefs in rushing with 8 carries for 44 yards, averaging 5.5 yards per carry with a touchdown. Pacheco was limited to 5 carries for 14 yards on the ground with 3.6 on average there. And you look at this win for the Chiefs. This, to me, is what we've been looking for the Chiefs all season. Travis Kelce to step up and for the defense to show up and show out. And the way this defense played today, there was nobody in the National Football League that was going to beat the Chiefs with this type of performance from the defense, with 8 total sacks. I don't care if they would have played the Detroit Lions, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens. The Chiefs would have beaten anybody today with this type of performance. And as you go forward from here, as you go to the AFC Championship, and then if you win that, you go to the Super Bowl, you're looking at this pass rush that has, based on sack percentage, been in the bottom half of the league for much of this season. You're sitting here saying to yourselves, man, if we do that again, who is going to stand in our way? To me, that is huge for this Chiefs team. And to have Travis Kelce wake up in the way he did was just unbelievable. And Mahomes, sure, it wasn't his best game, but he made the necessary plays, falling down and still finding Travis Kelce in the end zone. Those things that make him special. Mahomes magic, shining brightly. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can have Josh Allen. You can have Lamar Jackson. Those guys are great regular season quarterbacks. But time and time again, who's the guy that gets it done when it matters, that makes the plays in the biggest moments? It's Patrick Mahomes, and he delivered once again today. And how about Justin Reid for a moment? We're going to go over some numbers and some different things here in just a bit. This guy gets banged up, still comes back in the game, and made some huge plays down the stretch. He ended up leading this team in tackles with 7, had a pass breakup, had a QB hit. I love the effort from Justin Reid. With all things considered, to still go out there and make those big plays, awesome job from Justin Reid to get the job done as the Chiefs win this one 23-14. What was your one-word reaction to the Chiefs' performance against Houston today? Let us know what that one word is. My one word is satisfied. I am very satisfied with this performance. I mean, you think about it, you gave them 2 points as well because of the safety where Matt Araiza was trying to run out some time when he was sent out there for that punt. You should have beat this team by more, realistically speaking. I'm very satisfied. This was a very, very strong, good effort from the Kansas City Chiefs today. Folks, no better way to celebrate this Chiefs win than subbing for Chiefs dubs. We passed up 66,000 subscribers on the channel tonight, and we are not slowing down there. We're going to continue to bring you our daily news and rumors. We're going to be live for every playoff game. We get our live shows on Tuesday afternoons. our daily news and rumors. Sometimes bring you 2 and 3 videos a day. It's all right here on your one-stop shop for all things Kansas City Chiefs. If you love the Chiefs, this is the channel for you. I want you to be a part of this journey. This is a movement that we have going on at the Chiefs Report. You need to lock us in, be a part of what we're doing each and every day. Subscribe now for free for the latest happenings on your favorite team all season, all year, all off-season long, right here on the channel. You'll be glad you did. Let's tell you about today's sponsor. That is Game Time. Game Time is the place to go for the best seats, the lowest prices guaranteed. Whether you're looking for tickets to sporting events, concerts, theater productions, comedy shows, and more, Game Time's got you covered, including tickets to see your Kansas City Chiefs. Already looking at tickets for the AFC Championship? We got those for you, folks. And I got to tell you, personally, I have saved a lot of money on Game Time by getting tickets at the last minute when the prices go down, and you can too. Choose the event you want to go to. They got the prices listed. Choose your seat. See if you like that seat or not, and then you're checking out on Game Time. They have their super deals. If you see a super deal, that is the deal you don't want to pass up on, folks. They also have their seat views, so you get the visual, see what that seat is like, and you can customize your spot as well. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code, CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last-minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. The link is in the comments and the description of today's video. Game Time, proud partner of the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. Mahomes. Was it his best game? Certainly not. But was there ever a doubt with 15? 15, time and time again, makes it happen. And I love that he and Kelce reconnected the way that we've known that they're capable of. And what did we tell you for the last few weeks? Sure, Kelce's numbers weren't great this year, at least to his standard, but that he knows when to turn it on playoff time. He had his significant other, Taylor Swift, in the stands, hanging out with Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin, of course, a big Chiefs fan. She's been that since birth. And he showed up for them. 7 catches, 117 yards, a touchdown. Had that 49-yard long. That was the longest reception he's had all year. This is what we've come to know and expect from Travis Kelce, and he was outstanding again. And you look at the rest of the Chiefs' receiving corps, it was a pretty quiet day, right? I mean, Xavier Worthy ended up with 5 catches for 45 yards. He did have a pretty bad drop at one point in this game. There was another time that they went to him on a reverse. I don't blame him for this. It was a bad play call where they lost 8 yards. But Xavier stepped up. Xavier made some big catches, especially when you didn't have much from Noah Gray. Kareem Hunt had 1 catch for 2 yards. But you think about this. D-Hop, Juju, and Hollywood all did not have a single catch for anything today. But it didn't matter because Kelce and Worthy made the necessary plays they needed to on that side of the ball. Let's talk about the defense because this was all about the defense. How about George Karlaftis? This season for George Karlaftis started a bit slow. And then he had some moments where like, all right, there's George Karlaftis. And today was arguably the best game he's ever played. 3 sacks. 3 sacks. 5 tackles. 3 TFLs and 4 QB hits. Karlaftis was amazing. And this pass rush, unbelievable. Chris Jones was great. Charles Omenihu was awesome. Karlaftis was great. And this is what we've talked about with the Chiefs in the past, that when push comes to shove, when they need something, when they need somebody to make a moment, they have the guys to do it. And we've been waiting for this pass rush to come alive, and today was the day we finally saw it with a big game from Karlaftis. Who was the Chiefs' MVP against the Texans? Hard to argue against Karlaftis. You could go Travis Kelce. I think those would be my 2 nominees. Who do you believe was the Chiefs MVP? Weigh in and let us know who you think that is. Let's talk Justin. Let's talk about this Justin Reid and the rest of this defense here. For him to come back the way he did after the injury and all, to make the plays that he needed to, that was a grown man performance from Justin Reid. 7 tackles, 1 pass breakup, 1 QB hit. And to think, like, they had C.J. Stroud rattled all day. We told you about this before the game that C.J. Stroud, in his entire football career, even dating back to high school, had never won a football game in weather conditions that were 35 degrees or below. Not once. 8 sacks, never gotten rhythm, and that's just a credit to the Chiefs' defense. And, much was made about Joe Mixon going into today. How would the Chiefs stop Joe Mixon, as Joe Mixon was playing some really good football, and the Chiefs came in with a number 5 ranked rushing defense? Could they do enough? And Joe Mixon, he got his. He averaged close to 5 yards a carry. C.J. Stroud also had 42 yards on the ground himself. But it never was too much. It never was too much. And you think about the receiving corps. The Texans, Nico made some plays. Schultz made some plays. Hutchinson made some plays. But they really just clamped down in the red zone. And they gave up some big plays to position the Texans to have a chance. But then when push came to shove, when it mattered, this Chiefs defense arose to the occasion. And I think one thing to think about, as this team goes forward from here, as they go for another AFC championship, they go to the Super Bowl from that, one thing I can say about them that I can't say about anybody else in this playoffs right now, this Chiefs team has a track record of rising to the occasion. The moment is never too big for this Chiefs team. Now, not to say that won't change, that for somebody else, they might step up potentially. But at least right now, this is the only team in the postseason that the moment is not too big for them. How would you grade the Chiefs' performance against the Houston Texans? A, B, C, D, or F, weigh in, let me know. 9-point win in the playoffs in a game that could have been more. I'll go A-. That's at least an A for me. I'll go A-. Give me your grade in the comments section. Appreciate y'all joining us for continuing Chiefs coverage. We got a big week ahead here on the channel. Subscribe now for free for the latest happenings under your favorite team. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.